welcome back. Here we are again with, I am a new huge fan of this man and his company. This is Nils from QuiverVision. So from across the world, which is even better. And we have Miss Tricia Fuglestad.
Hi, I'm Tricia Fuglestad. So I'm super curious about QuiverVision and where it's based and how long you've been doing your thing. I could tell you about how I've used it in my classroom, but I'd love to hear what you have to say and sort of like how it all started.
Sure. So first of all, thank you for having me today. It's a pleasure to be here. So QuiverVision originally started out of Christchurch, which is in the South Island of New Zealand. So I'm based in Auckland, which is in the North Island. It was part of one of our founders, his PhD in computer vision back in 2012 or maybe even earlier. And he completed that, which was the color extraction, which is part of our core technology, which you'll know about when you color a coloring page. And when you scan it with our technology, it extracts the color from the coloring page into the 3D models. So that initial piece of science there that takes that color into the model was what Adrian, his name's Adrian Clark.
Want to wow your kids or be the coolest teacher in school? We all know kids love coloring in. Coloring sheets are everywhere, including coloring books, classrooms, restaurants, supermarkets, and libraries, just to name a few. Now, imagine seeing your coloring page come to life right before your eyes. How could this be possible? By using Quiver, the world's first and best augmented reality coloring app. Quiver coloring pages come to life in 3D augmented reality, just as you colored them. Quiver uses augmented reality to magically turn coloring pages into engaging, animated 3D experiences right on your smartphone or tablet. Simply print, color, and play. Quiver's ever-growing range of pages has something for everyone. Animals, cars, planes, cute characters, and many, many more. Specific educational pages entertain while teaching topics like science, nature, math, and geography. A low-cost monthly subscription unlocks over 150 unique Quiver coloring page experiences. Simply jump on the QuiverVision website to download and print as many pages as many times as you like. The subscription provides full access. Join millions of happy users around the world and get coloring. Download the Quiver app and subscribe today.
Yeah, essentially the app, the technology that the app's based on started in Christchurch as part of one of our founders' PhD. He didn't do anything with it originally. Someone else found it and was like, hey, this is cool. Let's like commercialize it because we can bring kids coloring pages to life. And that's how the company kind of started back in 2014. And so since then, it's quite, the initial app was called Collar Mix. I'm not sure if you saw that, but then we rebranded everything to Quiver. So the app product is called Quiver and the company is called QuiverVision. We've kind of jumped around the globe a little bit. We spent time in New Zealand, we then went to America, we spent some time in Santa Monica for a couple of years, and then we spent some time in Japan as well, in Tokyo for a couple of years, and then we came back to New Zealand. So we kind of did this full circle, and are now, like I said at the start, based in Auckland, and we've also kind of pivoted our business model at the same time as part of that into part of the reason we're at ISTE and is that we're now focusing more on education rather than just commercial stuff, which has been interesting.
It's incredible. It's incredible. And in a nutshell, I know there's a lot that QuiverVision does. I've been playing with my penguin all day today and I can't stop. It's just so fun. Yeah. But you guys offer a few things besides obviously the coloring AR and VR. I think Tricia's probably more versed in it than I am, but
yeah, we do. We have done lots and lots of different bits of the AR and VR, and basically can do a lot of the stuff that you'll see anywhere. But we kind of found like that was almost shooting ourselves in the foot rather than focusing on what we're really good at. and being the best at that. Trying to do a bit of everything didn't really work out that well. So nowadays we've still got another product like our digital aquarium. Have you seen that?
Yes. But so the digital aquarium is a really cool product though. So that's just taking, and so the whole idea behind that was rather than having a physical fish tank in a library or in a classroom, which is cool, but not everyone can have that. All you really need, if you've got a computer screen or a TV and a computer, you can have a digital aquarium, which is populated with a whole lot of fish that the kids get to color. Once they scan it, they get to see all their fish come together. So it was a really neat kind of combination, because with Quiver, it can be individual. So you're doing it yourself, you've got the app. When you get it into an environment where everyone's colored creations come and interact with each other, it created like another level of excitement and engagement for the kids.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's exciting.
It is, and the social emotional learning that can happen there. I mean, right there, that's another reason I love the green screen so much. It's not just the filming or the fun, cool things we can do. It's what the kids are doing, and you're pulling them together in these ways that are so creative. I love it. Oh my God. Yeah.
And so we've built out, we've got a digital aquarium, we've got a digital airfield, which is kind of a whole lot of old school warplanes that fly around in this airfield. And we've got another city environment, so it's just cars and fire trucks and stuff that drive around the city. But yeah, otherwise we essentially, the core product is still Quiver. We have released, like I said, we changed our business model a little bit, so now we have a full subscription model for education that comes with 200 or so coloring pages. I think we're around about 50 curriculum aligned activity plans as well. And so that's the exciting part, I think, for me and for anyone of our ambassadors and people that are with us now, is that we're starting to build content that is for the classroom, specifically built for it. And it comes with all the stuff you need. So you essentially have a list of different resources, all the links are there, all the questions for the students, for the teacher. We're trying to make it kind of like a one-stop shop. It'll give you an hour-long lesson plan with the magical part at the end to keep them excited.
Well, I hope you're in the market for more ambassadors, because I'm pretty sure I'm next.
We are. That's a great question, actually, because it's just about to open for the kind of time of the school year. So I'm pretty sure it's about to, they're going to announce that, applications are open.
QuiverVision recently visited Ms. Shappett's 3rd grade class at Centerfield Elementary to see our new Educator 2.0 dashboard in action. To create an account, go to dashboard.quivervision.com and subscribe to one of our license plans. Next, create a class, add students, download the class PDF of student logins, and print and pass them out. You can also project the login QR code on the board along with the student clip art for a paperless option. As we arrived, students were eagerly awaiting to log in to the new Quiver Education Dashboard.
At the moment, you have your papers, we're going to be scanning the QR code, and then you're going to be looking for your avatar, okay? I'm not asking you to change anything about it, I just want you to find your name on there, and then you're going to be pressing continue.
To do this, they simply scan the QR code login that the teacher projected on the board, they found their name, hit continue, and then found their unique clip art associated with their account. Once logged in, they explored our life cycles pages, the plant and the frog.
You've done the frog. I have done the skin. Oh wow. So is that the red thing the same?
The reactions were amazing.
It was amazing. Like I never thought my drawings life. That's cool.
After students experience their pages come to life, they switch pages with a partner.
So this morning I had you color either the frog or the plant life cycle. So I want you to partner up with someone that has the opposite life cycle so that you can start seeing what's happening. Right? Ready? Go.
The students enjoyed seeing their peers' creativity.
I like seeing how creative the other people were when I looked at theirs, and how good their imagination was with all their frogs and
Yeah,
plants.
I like that part too.
We stuck around after class to see what the teachers had to say about the new education dashboard.
Hi, I'm Nicole Shappett, and I'm a third grade teacher in Kentucky. And we had the awesome experience of trying Quiver 2.0, the Educator Dashboard. And it is so easy for students to log on. I work with 8 and 9-year-olds, and they had no problem logging on. It was a very quick and simple process. Today we worked with life cycles, and my kids, some of them worked with plant life cycles and others worked with frog life cycles, and we were able to bring those to life with Quiver. It was amazing to see the kids so excited. They were showing each other the life cycles that they had colored and how they came to life. I had kids saying, "This is the best day ever." And that makes my heart so happy as a teacher to know that tonight around the dinner table, kids are going to be talking about life cycles.
QuiverVision provides a variety of resources for teachers to use with the students in their classroom. The variety is amazing with the different content areas they're able to cover and learning experiences they're able to offer teachers and their students. I'm really excited to see the future of QuiverVision and all the resources that they're coming up with to help incorporate into classrooms.
And I can't wait to see all that Quiver helped us bring together and make it a really important lesson for my students.
Register now for a 7-day free trial by going to dashboard.quivervision.com. Contact education@quivervision.com to inquire about school and district licenses.
Oh, one other question. So are you doing any like giveaways with the summit and stuff? So can we give away like codes so that we'll give away a couple of versions of the environments?
Oh, we love the swag, and so do our participants.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely. I know Amanda had mentioned that too. And what's so great, everybody, too, is Amanda Fox, one of our awesome presenters. She's going to be teaching some things about QuiverVision in her session. So, and there might be actually somebody else too. So we're very, very excited for fun QuiverVision swag.
Amanda's
Yeah, I think you're gonna have a lot more fans after this summit for sure. Yeah.
So Nils, I'm an art teacher, an elementary art teacher, and I just wanted to share one of the ways that I've used QuiverVision with my kindergartners. So for the dot day trigger image, we turned it into a color wheel, and my kindergartners had their very first augmented reality experience while looking at the color wheel too at the same time. So I integrated it into the things that we're already doing.
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I know. My mind is. Go ahead.
Yeah, that would be something that we would look to then incorporate into an activity plan on our website that other teachers could access. So like we're trying to work with people like yourself so that we can do exactly what you said then. So you're already doing stuff in your class there. We have content that can be used together with it. So we're not trying to like reinvent anything or introduce new things. It's like, how can we complement what you're already using in your curriculum to make it more engaging and fun for teachers.
Well, the thing I liked about that dot day is that anything you put in that circle becomes that sphere that you can play with and view through augmented reality, which creates an opportunity for creativity for my students, because as the art teacher, I want them to like get as much original content in their work as possible. In this case, it was a color wheel that's not totally original content, but the possibilities are there, and so
totally
exciting.
Yeah.
And the dot day page, I mean, do you know about dot day?
Oh,
yeah, we got to meet the Reynolds. I live in Boston and she's in Chicago, so I know I've known them. I'm in a couple summits with them right now, and yeah, awesome. the Reynolds brothers are amazing. Yes.
Yeah, we did. We spoke to Peter earlier this, maybe it was last year. We did a big dot day kind of thing with him, but dot day is still to this day is, I think, is our most scanned and popular page solely on the basis of that one day. We have I don't know, it's close to like 500,000 scans of that page on that one day in America. It's amazing. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? And actually just their announcement at the Flip Fest. Did you go to Flip Fest? So I know you were at ISTE too. So
yeah, no, I wasn't at ISTE. I mean, I haven't been traveling at all. I've got 3 little kids under 6.
So you didn't make it. Yeah. Well,
to get away.
No, it's far. That's a little far for you. I don't know. I didn't know if you had made it or not.
I wanted to, no, but I didn't make it, sadly.
You'll make another one. I don't know. I kind of wish it was ISTE was where you are. That's where I want to go. So, but yeah, I mean, I literally, even just with this coloring page, my ideas are spinning of what you can do, even on the green screen, to get this, obviously incorporated with the green screen. I'm going to go skating with this penguin right probably after I hang up here, because I'm not done playing. It really brought me a lot of joy today. I just want you to know that. So I don't think it's just for the kids.
No, it's not. I mean, that's part of the beauty of it, is it's like quite nice for not just teachers, but parents, because you can do it with them and you get this like really magical experience with them. That's like, yeah, it's hard to explain, but
the social emotional learning I'm thinking of doing already, even with that circle and things, it can't stop. I'm not going to be able to sleep. It's just like.
It also really upped the cool level for me when I was just meeting my kindergartners. The very first activity we do is with QuiverVision, and all of a sudden art's awesome, and Mrs. Fuglestad's the coolest thing ever.
It's so true. So I wonder from the summit if you work with any of the other teachers that are there. I know Kathy Hunt, is she from Australia or New Zealand? She's Australia. Yeah, she's pretty big in the art world, in the education world, but she is somebody that I know you would probably really love.
And Tim Needles does a lot with augmented reality as well, and he's in our summit.
Yeah, cool. I don't know those names, but I would like to know them. Anyone in the space we can collaborate or just talk to. We'd love doing that stuff.
You should check out the E-Twins and the Merrills. Those are the E-Twins are the ones that were on stage at Flip Fest. They're gonna they'll end up writing a book about it. They have so many books. Every time they like a tool, they write a book. They're so cool. Way cooler than me. Cool. But yeah, so you didn't get to go to ISTE, but that's okay, because you'll be there another day. Did QuiverVision was there though, correct? You guys were there?
Yeah, so we did. We tried to partake in it. So Amanda held a couple of presentations, and she included, like I said before, she included Quiver as part of that work. And we also hosted a social event with, I think there were 5 companies, so us and 4 other companies. We hosted a social event, and that went really well. They had a few hundred people through, and
we heard it was fun.
Given away, and it was about, we'd love to start attending more of these conferences again. And I think we will, like you said, like next year we'll try and get involved, whether it's me or someone else. But again, we will be doing what you guys are doing and focusing on the part of the education train of conferences.
We love having you on this train because, like she said, the cool factor is off the charts. And this whole summit is full of people that need you and need to be with your company, because we're all just as nuts as the other one. And for me, teaching 30 years and well, I shouldn't do that to you, Tricia. I shouldn't tell them you've been teaching as long as me, but it just but honestly, no, I was talking to EdTech Magazine. I did just tell them, didn't I? I can cut it up. I was talking to I was actually on I don't know if you get EdTech Magazine in New Zealand.
Yeah, digital version. Yeah.
You do? Okay. The actual printed one, I was on the cover in August on a green screen jumping like this with a boa. Yeah. So if you just Google my name and EdTech, you're going to laugh. And I didn't know I was going to be on the cover. It was, but it was all about the social emotional learning piece of this creativity and AR, VR and all this combined. So I think that you guys are really doing huge things for kids emotionally, more so than just being cool with AR and VR, but it's just the emotional thing with all the connecting and stuff. So I'm just hats off to you, and thank you for being on that.
Well, also making learning fun and engaging, and the cool factors, just a result of having found a way to make learning so engaging and fun for kids. And so I'm interested in looking at what kind of packaged lessons that you're talking about. I've only really explored the dot day, so it sounds like there's so much more.
There's so much.
Yeah, I'll send you a bunch of stuff afterwards. Yeah. So you can have a look at it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And what are your plans for the summer? Just to a little bit more about you before we let you go back to your life.
Well, we're in the middle of winter.
That's right. I know, I'm so dingy. It's like 85.
Plans for winter.
Planning to get through winter before I plan summer. But we're in school holidays at the moment, here in New Zealand. And well, like I said, like our plans, like from a company perspective, is just to continue to grow out that resource that we've built. We've built like a good platform now, about 40 or 50 activity plans, but we'd like to double that as soon as possible. We're also about like a couple of announcements. We're releasing, my team's not going to like me saying this, but it should maybe by the end of July, I'd like to say, we will have an animal ABC flashcard set being released. That we're
Did we just have a big announcement? That's exciting.
Yeah, big announcement. We'll be excited to get that out. And Amanda can add to that, I think, and show you. We've kind of co-developed a handwriting workbook. So that goes in conjunction with the animal ABC. So it uses those animal ABCs and it teaches the kids path of motion, all of the sounds. So it's pretty cool. We're excited. It's been a long time in the works.
That sounds cool. Wow.
Yeah, that's our focus really. So we're building out a line of workbooks. So Amanda's doing this. So the other one that she's built and ready to go is called a journal. So it's a creative writing journal.
Oh,
so
cool.
Yeah, that one's really cool. And it's the feedback we've had on that one's been really positive because it's about kids using their imagination and then being able to scan it and bring it to life and learn. And like you said before, I think like I love the tagline of like Quiver makes learning fun, because that's the way I see it, and I think that's
great. Quiver mates.
Yeah.
So cute. So, I just love when people are so good with their words. No, Amanda had shared some of that with me too because of all the social emotional learning things that I do. So her and I are even talking about collaborating on other things too, because I'm just fascinated by the same thing she is fascinated by. And she's a wonderful asset, and we're so grateful to meet you and to have you be part of our not just a green screen summit. And I know that everyone is going to love this and fight over the swag that we're going to have from your company. Oh, Tricia, awesome. What do you think?
Oh, thank you so much for chatting with us. I was just thinking 2012 was the beginning of but I was just trying to think, when was the first time I ever heard of augmented reality? And I guess somewhere around 13 or 14, I think. But
that's so great. My first time was 2014. So my first time, and to tell you the truth, the first time I ever heard of or saw augmented reality was when someone showed me Quiver. It was a friend of mine at the time, and then he was like, I'm a lawyer. I used to be a lawyer and didn't really enjoy it, and came and I was like, hey, that looks cool. Like, can I come and work?
What a big change! A lawyer to Quiver.
A lawyer, and now you do this. Oh my gosh, you're so much happier. I bet your kids are your best test sources. I don't know there, but come try this.
They're getting there. Yeah. My oldest is 6, and then I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So the 2 younger ones are a bit harder, but the 6-year-old loves it and does give. Although he's a bit brutal with his feedback.
I was going to say you're very honest. Oh my gosh, I can't. That would be really funny to capture those honest comments, because that's just a riot. People love that, especially for feedback. How cute! I know. Well, we're super grateful for you, and we look forward to learning more about QuiverVision. We look forward to working more with you. I'm definitely going to apply to be an ambassador and keep playing. So,
all right. Well, thank you very much for having me. I wish you and the summit all the best. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you.